Hello, it's a FIFA gamer that all your friends talk about. Welcome back to the Set Play Gaming channel. My name is Lad, and we're doing the FIFA 14 Flashback Road to Glory with Ian Goodison at Portsmouth. Coming up this episode, we're going to run through all the results of January 2014. Now, if you missed any of the career mode episodes, there is a playlist containing back episodes, so be sure to check them out if you can't get enough of it. Now, coming up, we have a mouth-watering Round 3 FA Cup tie taking on West Ham United at Upton Park, so make sure you stick around for that. We begin today's episode taking on Torquay United in the league at Upton Park. Let's dive into it and see how we get on. And we kick off the new year with a home match against struggling Torquay United at Upton Park, with Bury 3 points behind us in second place. We need to keep on winning, and we got off to a great start. 7 minutes in, the through pass to Craddock, and he saw his shot smack the inside of the post before Ashley Harris volleyed in the rebound. Just proving that you have to be in the right place at the right time here, Ashley Harris, and poaching that goal. Great awareness. And then Pompey took a 2-goal lead just before the half hour. Ferry's adventurous run, you'll see here, into the box, and his shot is saved, but he then manages to get the ball, pulls it back to Barcham in the box, and he smashes low into the corner. That's 9 goals now in League 2 for Andy Barcham from the left wing. He is on fire for us. And the home side take a 3-goal lead against Torquay. Andy Barcham turned provider this time for Tom Craddock. And as the ball pulls back, he just guides that nicely. A neat finish into the bottom corner, beating the goalkeeper all hands up.
It is men against boys, and there's only one winner here, I think. Let's have another peek at that goal.
Nice curl on the ball and spin. And Torquay almost pulled the goal back. Chianese's header beats the goalie, but directing the header just wide. And then they would finally get a goal with 20 minutes to go. Some chaos in the box. Benyon's header skimmed off Barcham's head onto the post, and then eventually getting in the rebound. And with a few minutes to go, they could have made it 4 when the ball came back to Simon Ferry. He ended up shooting wide. And that is full time, a comfortable 3-1 win against struggling Torquay. And we travel to York next in our next league game. Let's get to it. So our second game of the episode, we're at Bootham Crescent up against York City. We're also struggling at the wrong end of the table. Southend United have now taken second spot and joined us in the chasing pack, so we do need to keep on winning. And they never saw this goal coming. The home side defended really well for the first half hour, but they didn't expect Dan Butler to fizz this one in. A fantastic strike and a brilliant goal from the young left back. Absolutely sailing past the goalkeeper. They never saw that coming. And neither did I, to be honest. Take a bow, son. And moments before half time, Ashley Harris had a good chance from the left side, but his shot lacked any real composure and direction to trouble the goalkeeper. And just a few minutes later, the ball was in the net again. Brentford won the ball from some sloppy play in midfield. And then his chip through pass found Ryan Bird, who smashed it home off the inside of the post to double Pompey's lead. Nice balance and control from Ryan Bird. Portsmouth continued to create chances, and just after the hour, Bird squandered a good chance to get his brace. Tarbuck's inviting cross from the right side volleyed wide. And then with 20 minutes to go, Portsmouth made sure of the points. Ricky Holmes' skill and cross from the left glanced home by the head of substitute Jack Maloney. You'll see here, lovely skill from Ricky Holmes. And then he eventually gets the cross in. There's the header from Maloney. And he did no harm to his credentials with adding to that goal there. A nice headed finish by the youngster. And 5 minutes later, the ball was in the net again. I thought we were done scoring, but apparently not. Coates' poor ground clearance found its way, and George Branford, his delivery into the box caused chaos, and with the ball dropping nicely for Bradley Tarbuck to lash it into a 4-goal lead. And then almost immediately, York did pull a goal back. It was Jarvis who bundled his way through, and as he got into the box, he just kind of slid in and toe poked it past the goalkeeper. There's nothing more than scant consolation. Full time as we expected, an easy win, and on to the FA Cup round 3 now against West Ham. Having guided us into the round 3 cup draw, had us faced quality opposition in West Ham United at Upton Park. The bookies had us down as underdog, and quite rightfully so with the quality that West Ham have. Big Sam as the manager named a strong lineup, but it was Portsmouth with an early chance, and Connolly's through ball to Wallace, his shot pushed over the bar by Adrian, who had to stretch well to save it. We just have a quick look there. Great save. And they should have taken a 1-0 lead when Wallace's crossfield ball found Adjumang. He took it down off his chest, but he hit the side netting. And the Hammers themselves started to show their quality in the half hour without really troubling Sullivan. Then on 38 minutes, Downing's cross from this right hand side was met by the head of Mohamed Diame, and he found the corner to put West Ham a goal to the good. Lovely leap and direction into the corner. And then Portsmouth scored ahead of their own to equalise. We'll see here is this interception and then clearance. The ball's worked out to Ricky Holmes from the left, and he gets a space, and his cross found Jed Wallace, who got ahead of his marker Radzavan Rat, to head past Adrian to make it 1-1. And at half time, Goodison would have been happier of the two managers than Big Sam, and now all the pressure was still on West Ham, the home side and favourites, to win this one comfortably. And it only took the favourites 5 minutes to take the lead 2-1. Joe Cole's cross to Andy Carroll in the box, and he directed his header down into the corner from close range. And then 63 minutes, Portsmouth equalised in spectacular fashion. How about this? We have seen some fantastic goals in this career mode, but how about this for a strike from Simon Ferry, his second FA Cup goal, and what a strike that is. Gets it out of his feet, and he just dings that right into the top corner. What a beautiful goal. Really, really well taken. Now, 3 minutes later, West Ham were back in the lead. Downing's cross was as inevitable as Carroll's trademark header. And when Carroll plays in the box like this, given his strength and size, he's virtually unstoppable. And two headers from Andy Carroll here. And despite those two goals, despite the brace, Sam Allardyce withdrew Carroll for Italian striker Alberto Peloschi. And it only took him 2 minutes to make a statement, receiving the ball past the halfway line and basically stripping Ngala. Held him off in the box and smashed the ball home. He then scored again with 3 minutes from time. Jarvis's cross from the left side, and a nice little cheeky chip finish to complete his brace. So unfortunately for us, not the giant killer we were hoping for. We go down 5-2. We'll remember Ferry's wonderful strike. On to the league action now as we take on Fleetwood. After the disappointment of the FA Cup, we're back at home in front of Fratton Park faithful, hoping to win our league match against Fleetwood Town. And Portsmouth should have been ahead in the first 10 minutes. Connolly's through pass to Adjumang, and you'll see he runs through Adjumang with a great chance, and Lucas in goal making a great save to deny him. And Fleetwood had chances themselves. Parkin went close with his headed effort around the quarter of the hour mark. A few minutes later, Portsmouth did take the lead through the captain leading from the front, getting the ball from Ferry. He turned Howell on the edge of the box to thump the ball home past Lucas, and that is Connolly's 9th league goal this season. A great finish. And Pompey doubled their lead on 55 minutes. Poor clearance by Cresswell. It was Connolly who stabbed the ball through to Adjamang in the box, beating the offside trap and smashing the ball in for our second goal of the afternoon. And Fleetwood again create chances. This time Johnson's cross intercepted by Sullivan, who stretched out fully there to make the save. And then he had to be ready to save Gillespie's near post header. Portsmouth could have made it 3 with 5 minutes to go. Ashley Harris's through ball behind Cresswell. Adjamang raced into the box. And then you'll see Lucas making a great stop to Nair's brace. And some final few moments of confusion as Hughes crossed from the left wing. It dipped down and dropped onto the crossbar. And then you'll see here, the ball comes back in and works its way back to Hughes, and he heads wide. So, full time, a 2-0 win at home, and it felt great to get back to winning ways, putting the West Ham defeat behind us. And a clean sheet in the league as well, so can't knock that. Our next match is away at high-flying Scunthorpe. Here we go then, we're taking on Scunthorpe United in a fantastic position in League 2. Pushing for those promotion spots, it's going to be a tough game at Glanford Park. And Pompey should have had a 1-0 lead before the quarter-hour mark. Simon Ferry's through pass to Patrick Adjamang, a run at goal. His shot lacked any true conviction and was well wide of the post. Bad miss by his standards. Now Scunthorpe took the lead in some dubious circumstances. McAllister's through ball to Burton. His shot was blocked. An attempted block by Ngala's slide. The referee pointing to the spot. And also, Ngala's booked for the supposed foul. You can see from the replay, he slides in here. He barely touches him. So it's just one of those dodgy calls. And Chris Iwelumo stepping up for Scunthorpe United with all the pressure on him. He does the business and sends Sullivan the wrong way. A few moments later, we were back level. Some good build-up play down the right flank, and Wallace getting a good cross into the box. And you'll see David Connolly comes in, a glancing header into the corner, and equalises for Pompey.
Coming in from the right, that was so inviting, wonderful delivery. Great ball, great goal. Well, it was the anticipation as well, wasn't it? Just to get in front of his man.
And Portsmouth could have gone ahead before half-time. A build-up play from the left, and then Ferry lays it off for Jed Wallace, and his shot, a ferocious one, almost dipped into the far corner. Put plenty of power on it, and you'll see from the replay it actually drops at the last second. I thought it was going to go in. A minute or so after half-time, the through pass to Ricky Holmes, and Slocum had to come out to rescue Scunthorpe United.
So if you're given the ball by him, you've got to give it back to him, and that's what they've done.
And then Scunthorpe came forward again, this time McAllister through on goal. His shot saved, and then the follow-up was blocked by the defence. With time running out, it seemed like it was going to be a draw, but Welsh gets through on goal here and smashes it low into the corner. It seemed like it was destined for a draw, but he thumps home the winning goal. But that's it, we end up losing 2-1, and we can't afford too many more slip-ups onto the next game against Wimbledon. After the loss to Scunthorpe, Goodison's men were looking to pick themselves up with a promising home match against Wimbledon at home. And Pompey got off to a flying start. Padavani's cross, you'll see here, Butler plays it through to Padavani, and then his cross from the left side headed in by Ryan Bird, and it had actually been knocking on the manager's door, Ian Goodison, to play more matches and repays the manager's faith in him with this goal. We almost made it 2. Dan Butler's cross from the left side. Bird plays to Butler, And then Butler's cross on the left side. In comes Craddock, and look at this. Weston getting it off the line just in time. And then on 40 minutes, Bird thought he was on the score sheet for his brace. Some lovely work on the left by Holmes. And Bird swoops in here with a diving header, but it's just past the post. And then Portsmouth finally got their second goal before the hour. A delightful chip through pass to Bird from Roman Padovani, and Bird latched onto it to fire it into the corner.
Two for him now in the game, and goodness me, he really is on top of his form and on top of the opposition. Well, let's take another look at the goal.
And 10 minutes later, the ball was in the net again. This time round, Craddock crossing, and then it gets back down to Bird, and then Bird to Butler, and Butler's cross to the back post, and there's Tom Craddock to head in. It's a great header from Tom Craddock, and he makes it 3.
How on earth did he squeeze it in from that angle?
Did really well to adjust, and then it would be 4. You see here the pass through to Ricky Holmes, and he tricks his way past the fullback and decides to shoot instead of cross, and smashes it in.
In the match for this team now, they'll think probably that this has won them the game by increasing their lead now.
They don't need to switch off, but they're very nearly.
A rare goal from Ricky Holmes. And they could have actually had a goal back here, Wimbledon, when Moore's chip through ball was missed by Warren, and Midson's low shot was kicked away by Smith. But the game ends by 4 goals to 0. A comfortable afternoon for us against Wimbledon, very one-sided. But we took our goals well and we looked strong at home. And that completes this month's games. Alright guys, that's it for today's episode. When we come back, I'll be going through the winter transfers with you and rounding up the February matches, so just a couple to go through. I'm working in the studio to bring yet another episode of the Portsmouth Career Mode to the channel, and if you are enjoying it, why not consider subscribing so you don't miss any of the FIFA Career Mode uploads. I usually post videos once or twice a week. As always, I really appreciate the support to my channel, it means a lot to me. This is our lad for Set Play Gaming. I'll see you guys real soon.